Welcome to my Shift Setup. I'm Michael Fouché, VP of Product here at Shift. And in this series, I sit down with users to see how they've customized their very own browser. Today, I'm excited to talk to Kiana, one of our software engineers here at Shift. Hi, Kiana. It's great to have you here.
Hi, Michael. Thank you for having me.
I've been really looking forward to this. And
Me
I
too.
know that as you're a developer and you're working on the product every day, and little known fact that you came from our quality assurance team, so you really know this product inside and out. I'm really curious to know exactly how you've set up your Shift environment to match how you build and test software features every day. So why don't we jump in and you can show me what you're doing?
Amazing. Yeah, so when I first downloaded Shift, I started with the original Shifty, played around with it. Once I got a bit more familiar with it, I wanted to change it up, customize it to what I like. So essentially, I've moved my spaces into the top left corner here, have it next to my search bar whenever I'm searching. I love having just a bit of a classic setup. I have my bookmarks down here, search bar, I have my extensions and my controls. And then I have my apps up top. So my primary space is my working space. So I have quite a few apps that I have set up, which keep my tabs quite clean. So I've got my Gmail, my calendar, ChatGPT, Jira, GitHub, the classics that I need, obviously Spotify. In my other profiles, so this is my personal one, I have just my email, a couple bookmarks, ChatGPT, GitHub, Spotify again, and here are my secondary spaces. This one is just a testing space that I have. I like to play around in here. And this is just one of my other emails that I have.
So I've noticed that you have, as one of your key apps across all of your spaces is ChatGPT. So how is that used within your sort of workflow and your daily work? It obviously is something you're using often.
It is, yeah, definitely. It's like a little assistant. I love having it. Like every day I can hop in, I can ask it a question. I have like my work one, that way it has all my chats of, I was working on this bug. Like, am I looking at it wrong? Whereas on my personal one, I definitely jump in here and I'll sometimes say, what should I do this weekend? Like, what do you recommend? And that's mainly why I jump between these two is my thought process.
So what else would you say that you're sort of leveraging Shift for in your sort of day-to-day work?
For sure. I think what I love most is having such a quick switch between my two profiles. I can search for ChatGPT, I can just go to my email, check if anything's going on. My other favorite is my tabs are no longer overflowing, which I was definitely guilty of having 30 to 40 tabs open at a given time in Chrome. What I love here is I can just go in and I can click on any app. I can open tabs within the app, so it kind of keeps them all condensed together, which is nice.
So you sort of mentioned your favorite features. What would you say is the one underrated feature that everyone should know about that they may not find or it's not obvious?
That's a great question. I would say, well, I do love opening links in app. What I love to do is like if I'm going somewhere and I need to like click on something, I can click on a Jira ticket and it can jump automatically into my app. It's great because it keeps everything pretty clean. I also love having the ability to do a customized app, but also a space shortcut. I only have one Spotify account, and so I have it for my work account, I have it for my personal and my testing account, and it's all routed to the same Spotify, which is nice.
So if you could imagine a new person switching to Shift for the first time, what would be the one tip that you would have for them?
For sure. I think when the user is going through the onboarding flow, they have to import from their default browser. Once I imported from my default browser, I had all my passwords ready, I had all my bookmarks ready, and I could just jump in. I could just start searching, just keep using this as my browser.
That's a fantastic tip, and I highly recommend it to anyone doing the switch to Shift. Well, Kiana, I really want to thank you for hanging out with us and showing us your ride, your Shift setup. It's always extra interesting talking to a developer because, a unique sort of mindset and how people form their setup. So yeah, just want to thank you for your time.